everybody to the St.Armand Ventures experience. This is the part of the evening for you to just fall into the magic, be in your space with all of these great people and enjoy the moment. 99% of life is just showing up and doing what you said you would do. So thank you for doing that and for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I made a really bold move this year and resigned after 9 years as executive vice president of a very good brokerage firm. I'm now the CEO of Capstone Insurance Brokerage.
Let me roam free like the spirit I was meant to be.
So we all want to make films, right? Like, isn't that a dream job? Tell me, what is one of the most challenging things that you face right now as a filmmaker? And then, what's the thing you find most fun about making films?
What's important is to, for myself and for my partners, is always to have a sense of some sort of quality, some sort of meaning, some sort of, you know, entertainment and responsibility to what we're doing and making. It's working with filmmakers who have a passion and then trying to help give them some guidance into making this also a business opportunity. So if you can match the artistry with the commerce side of things, that's the key. The most fun, I have to say, is always, for me, is just, you know, putting the pieces together, making it happen. We understand how to make movies so that everybody is participating in success.
Our guest of honor tonight is Hugh Evans. He's working on a project called Live Below the Line. He's working with Bill Gates and he's traveling the world and he's trying to make a difference.
Well, good evening, my name is Hugh Evans. My journey towards a deeper understanding of these issues began when I was 12 years old, actually. It was a fundraiser at my school for an organization, and that organization sent me to the Philippines to see their work firsthand. And there was one night in the Philippines that impacted my life to such a huge extent that I've never ever been the same since. I was placed in the care of a guy my own age, a guy by the name of Sonny Boy, who at the age of 14 had lived his whole life on this slum. That night when we went to go to sleep, we literally lay down on this concrete slab, and I'll never ever forget lying there that night with this smell of rubbish all around us and cockroaches crawling all over us. And I just lay awake that night thinking to myself, you know, it really is pure chance that I was born where I was born and he was born into extreme poverty. Our roles could have equally been reversed in life. I started a charity in Melbourne, Australia, that went on to become the largest youth organisation in the country. We now have 106,000 volunteers across the country and have gone on to raise millions of dollars for development projects, educating over 40,000 young people in South Africa, the Philippines, East Timor, Papua New Guinea, Ghana, and also Cambodia. We had this dream of running this concert in support of this movement called Make Poverty History. All of a sudden, Bono from U2 called me up, and he said in his thick Irish accent, which I won't try to repeat, he said, "Hey boys, I'm coming to Melbourne and I want to perform your Make Poverty History concert, is that all right?" And I was like, yeah, of course it's all right. And he said, "And I want to perform with Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, is that okay?" And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. And then he said, "You've got to keep it a secret." It was the worst kept secret ever in Australia's history. We raised $4.3 billion for the world's poorest people back in 2007. And that was the genesis of the organization which we founded, called the Global Poverty Project. I got a call from the United Nations here in New York and from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation saying they want to help us take our work all around the world. This is totally confidential, so please keep this just keep it between us as much as you can. They granted us the use of Central Park on a Saturday for the second time only since Simon and Garfunkel did their famous performance. 29th of September this year, there's going to be 60,000 people coming to New York's Central Park. We're looking to raise between $250 and $500 million in new funding for the world's poorest people on September 29 this year. It's going to be huge, and the way you get your ticket is by downloading the app. There are some VIP tickets if you'd like to come through that entry as well. But I'm really excited that we're bringing this to New York. Thank you very much.
There be light in my life, let there be roads to eternity. Let me cast aside the darkness that's surrounding me.
Tam's done a wonderful job in acknowledging everyone else's contribution, but I think we should acknowledge her contribution.
Yeah. meant to be.